Hi, this is Lisa from the Vital You Institute. Today I wanted to talk to you about tracking blood sugar and how to best do it and why you should be doing it. So one of the best monitors out there, or the best ways to track your blood sugar, is the Freestyle Libre. It's a continuous blood sugar monitor, and it makes it very, very easy for you to get immediate feedback about your blood sugar and about how the foods that you've been eating affect your blood sugar. So what it is, pretty much, you have a sensor, you put it in the back of your triceps, and you have this monitor which you can just scan over it and you get your blood sugar value. So let me show you. I turn this on and I scan it over and it gives me my blood sugar immediately. So mine is at 89 right now. I just had a smoothie with some protein powder in there and some low glycemic berries, and this is actually pretty good value for immediate after eating, because you don't want the blood sugar to go rocket high and then super low. So this is pretty much why I love this monitor, because it gives you a picture of how foods are affecting you. And why is this important? Regulating your blood sugar, having regular blood sugar levels throughout the day is very, very important. It's important for stabilizing your mood. It's important for having healthy hormones. It's important for maintaining an optimal weight or losing weight if you need to. And it's super, super important for cognitive function. And you probably know that diabetics need to measure their blood sugar because they have problems with insulin regulation. But I actually recommend measuring blood sugar to anyone, because we'll be surprised about what foods actually increase our blood sugar and which foods will have a very regulatory effect. So I've been testing this last month for 14 days, and at that time my diet was a little bit higher in carbohydrates, like white rice and oats and a little more fruit. And what I noticed there, that my blood sugar would go really, or not really high, but higher than now. It would go as high as 120 or 125 after meals, and it'll stay there for a few hours before it'll go down to a normal level, to like 80 or 75 again. So an optimal functional range of blood glucose is 75 milligrams per deciliter up to 99, let's say. And what I noticed when I was eating more carbohydrates, it would fluctuate the whole day. So it would go as high as 120, and then it'll go down to 75, and it will never have a stable rhythm. And now I'm testing it for the second time, and I'm eating a more ketogenic type diet, which is higher in fat, moderate in protein, and very low in carbohydrates. So the only carbohydrates I'm eating are vegetables and low glycemic fruits like berries and apples. And what I notice now at this time is that I am able to keep my blood sugar stable throughout the whole day, and I can tell that I feel more stable overall. So my cognitive function is amazing, so throughout the whole day it's stable. I'm not getting this afternoon crash. My mood is good. I just feel energized throughout the whole day, and I'm not experiencing these immediate cravings anymore. So also, if your goal is to lose weight, having a lower blood sugar or a more regulated blood sugar is is actually required for you to lose weight, because when you have constant elevated blood sugar in your blood, your body will use the glucose as the primary fuel source, and you'll never tap into your fat stores. However, if you're able to keep your blood sugar low, let's say at 75 or 80, you'll be able to actually tap into those fat stores, and your body will use fat for fuel, and it'll mobilize your fat tissue. And then also, what's very important with your blood sugar levels is to prevent disease. So you probably know that high blood glucose is closely related to having an increased risk for developing cancer, because that's what cancer cells love. They love to feed on glucose. So if your blood glucose is constantly high, you pretty much have the perfect milieu for cancer cells to grow and develop. It'll also accelerate your aging, and it'll have tremendous effects on your mood and hormonal levels. So females, for instance, with insulin resistance or high blood sugar levels or dysregulated blood sugar levels, they tend to have PCOS and very significant hormonal imbalances and bad premenstrual symptoms and those things. And so yeah, and you'd be surprised of your blood sugar levels, and that they're actually higher than you think, or they fluctuate more than you think. And all of us, or most people, are insulin resistant nowadays, or have some sort of insulin resistance and blood sugar dysregulation, just because we're all stressed out all the time and we're a little more inflamed, I'd say. And inflammation, when you're inflamed, you're automatically insulin resistant. So this will give you really, really good insight on your blood sugar regulation, and you can track your diet and test right away which foods are good for your blood sugar and which ones are not, and which ones you should be avoiding. So yeah, I wanted to share this with you, and I really, really recommend you try this. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me, and yeah, I would love to hear your feedback. Thank you.